Welcome back to Cloud 2K. Today I'm seeing if I can build the cheapest championship team of all time. Let's go. So I'm here at a fantasy draft. We're just going to go ahead and randomly select our team in 3, 2, 1. We get the Orlando Magic, and it looks like we do not have a top 10 pick, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. So the point of this challenge is, right, I said the championship team. I've been trying to look for cheapest championship teams, and I haven't been able to find it quickly. Maybe if you can, let me know in the comments below. But this year, 2024-2025 NBA season, the Detroit Pistons have the lowest total cap hit at $130.3 million. So I'm going to try to win an NBA championship with all 14 players on my team having a cap hit less than $130 million. Okay, this 1-year challenge. We got to try to get through it. We have James Harden, Jalen Green, Aaron Gordon, Naz Reid, Aaron Nesmith, Kelly Olynyk, Dalton Knecht, Jalen Smith, Kevon Looney, Brandon Boston Jr., Josh Green, Alfred Payton, Devin Carter, Johnny Uzang. So now I know there's a way of contracts. Is there a way I can see? I know there's a way I can see like how much money, front office, portfolio, finances, team finances, or no, I just saw salary cap breakdown. I just saw it. So this year, 2024-2025, it looks like we are at $151 million. So we have to shave about $22 million off that cap. And obviously, James Harden, Aaron Gordon are making up a lot of that. Aaron Gordon especially being about $23 million and 84 overall. James Harden, you can kind of understand, like, be able to have a star, but who do we want that to be? I'm thinking, like, if we put James Harden just out there in the trade finder, we got to also make sure our role players aren't making a lot of money, because that's where it can really, really catch up. If we keep having role players making $15 to $25 million, that could hurt a lot. Jamal Murray's $36 million. That's a lot of money. Like, I'm trying to get a similar overall. Now, Tyrese Halliburton is making a lot of money. He's at like $50-some million a year, $42 million. He is technically one overall worse. Devin Booker, he's also making quite a bit, 49. Yeah, so it's going to be tough. Sabonis is making 40. Emmanuel Quickly, no. Brandon Ingram. Kristaps, don't really want him being the best player on my team. Tyrese Maxey, we give up Aaron Nesmith. I don't really want to do that. De'Aaron Fox, Sengun, Trae Young, $43 million. So the problem is we got to try to find cheaper players. And, Jalen Green at $12 million might stick around. It's an 86 overall, $12.5 million. We got to move Aaron Gordon. We got to probably move Naz Reid, Aaron Nesmith. Kelly Olynyk for sure has to go. The only problem is I got to trade James Harden to a team that has cap space, because if I shoot into a team that has similar cap space to us, they're going to have to, like match us in money. You get what I'm saying? Like, so you get what I'm saying. I wouldn't be able to save any money because they wouldn't be able to take on the money. Now, for Aaron Gordon, Russell Westbrook and a second-round pick is actually a pretty solid trade, because it saves us a lot of money. And Russell Westbrook being, Aaron Gordon, a first-round pick for Alperen Sengun, is 100% of the time the easiest trade. Now, we have Alperen Sengun, who can just be on this team because he's making only $5 million before his big contract extension kicks in. Let's look again. Kelly Olynyk, Josh Green as well are gonna need to move, right? We're probably already pretty close moving on from Aaron Gordon like that, but I don't think this team is a championship contender at this moment. See if we could just find somebody worth value. Clint Capella is cool. He's fine. He'd be an okay player for us. And I didn't love any of those, actually. Aaron Wiggins, I don't want to give up a first-round pick. What if okay, hold on. Let's go back to front office. Let's go down to finances. Let's go to salary cap breakdown. We are 134. Okay, so we are about $4 million off of where we need to be. So if I go to teams, I might need to kind of make my own trade type of thing. Or actually, I'm selling, not buying. I'm selling. What team has cap space? Okay, it looks like the Mavericks have cap space. Nothing. I mean, Jaren's cool. Jaren would be cool. He would actually fit pretty well next to Alperen Sengun. Let's go talk to the Mavericks. Let's see if I can get Jaren Jackson Jr. on this team. down to the Dallas Mavericks. Where are you guys at? Jaren's $25 million. If I give you James Harden, 33. So James Harden, that is what, 4.5 versus 4-star Jaren. So maybe that'll let me get somebody like a Trey Mann. Trey Mann, can I get Trey Mann back in this? Would actually be kind of nice if I give you Alfred Payton, James Harden, Alfred Payton for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Trey Mann. They're gonna say no. Do they have a counter offer though? They might. They want Sengun for Donovan Clingan. That's not happening. I will give you that first round pick though. It's a top 5 protected Denver pick. I understand that, but again, not a fan of this proposal because of weakness at starting power forward. Okay. Do we have another power forward? We could give you Kelly Olynyk. That moves off $12 million more, doesn't it? Yeah. They want another first and a second. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that because I think Sengun and now Jaren Jackson Jr. is a great 4 and a 5. We have Jalen Green there. We have Naz Reid on the bench. Like if we look, we're probably under the cap now. Salary cap breakdown. We are at 117. Okay. The problem is we're just not quite good enough. We need point guard play for sure. And I think it's going to come in the Josh Green. That we have our 2027. Hold on. Okay, I just turned off the stipend rule. So that should help that because it was just keeping us from really being able to do anything. Josh Green, 2026 first round pick. Again, we're looking for any type of guard play because our Jalen Green's cool. We have Sengun. We have Jaren Jackson Jr. I think that's 3 really, really good starters. We have like an Aaron Nesmith in the starting lineup who's fine. He's definitely cool. I don't love it per se. And D'Lo's making $18 million. So, okay, we'd be gaining $6 million, I believe, off the top of my head. Not Santi Aldama. Santi Aldama would be a good. Santi Aldama. I'm trading for Santi Aldama. Zach Collins, we're going to move on from Zach Collins because he's just not going to fit this team at all. But that gives us backup big men of Naz Reid and Santi Aldama. Honestly, if you look at our 4 or 5 and then our backups, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Jalen Smith's there. I feel like I didn't even remember Jalen Smith being there. Did I just trade for him? Honestly, I don't know. Did I? Aaron Nesmith thinking $11 million is just a little bit too much for my liking in this scenario because he's just not going to perform as well in 2K as you kind of see in real life just because of his tendencies and stuff like that. You understand. If you play the game, you understand how players are better in real life. Isaiah Hartenstein makes a lot of money, unfortunately. Point guard play, we are definitely still looking for Cam Johnson, Miles Bridges in a first. I might do some of these trades for Russell Westbrook. Okay, worst comes to worst, we have Russell Westbrook, Jalen Green, Dalton Knecht, Jaren, Alfred Sengun, Naz Reid, Santi Aldama, Trey Mann, Zach Collins. Okay, Zach Collins has got to get moved on 100%. It's just tough to get better than Russell Westbrook, 83 overall, only making a few $1 million. It's just, we're not going to get much better than that, really. Zach Collins, $16 million, along with a 2027 first-round pick via the Magic. It's got to give me something. Again, I'm looking for a wing, like a 3 to move Dalton Knecht back to the bench. I'm looking for maybe somewhat of a point guard upgrade. Dylan Brooks is there. Cam Johnson, that's like $20-some million. Aaron Nesmith, I'm not bringing him back. PJ Washington, D'Lo, Grayson Allen, okay. Mitch Robb and Dennis Schroeder, Herb Jones and Isaiah Joe. I think I'm having some stick drifts. That's why it's kind of looking like it is. It's a little weird. I want Herb Jones playing our 3, not our 4. He's going to move to an 86 overall at the 3 instead of the 4. I'm making his backup position a 4. Just, again, better defense. It's what it is. Russell Westbrook, Jalen Green, Herb Jones, Jaren Jackson Jr., Sengun. We put a lot of defense here in the wings to help out with Jalen Green, with Sengun. Then a bench of Naz Reid, Santi Aldama, Trey Mann, and Isaiah Joe. We still have Dalton Knecht down there. And let's look at our money situation. Salary cap breakdown, we are 116. So we are about $14 million below where we need to be, which is great because that lets us, it kind of gives us some room to make some upgrades. Like if I were to say Russell Westbrook plus, do we have any money that I'm okay? Like Isaiah Joe's also $12 million. That lets me go look for a point guard. Cade Cunningham, is making $13 million before his extension kicks in. Are we going to be able to trade for him? We only have one first, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. We only have one first, and I'll give you don't connect. Again, this stick drift is crazy right now. What if I kept Isaiah Joe, and I just put don't connect instead of Isaiah Joe? Okay, that's fine. This stick drift's going to drive me crazy, bro. We're going to put Isaiah Joe back into it. Boom, money-wise. Then we're going to bring back, like... oh, can I have Ryan Dunn? No, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Just looking around for point guards that I think could fit really, really well. Tyrese Maxey's, it's a little bit too rich for us, I think. Melo Ball, same thing. Dante DiVincenzo, not quite what I'm looking for. This is tough. I mean, we could just bring back James Harden. I say that we can just bring him back, not knowing we still have to trade something for him. And again, I'll give you a don't connect, and you'll give me back your worst player, Garrison Matthews. And you're going to still say no to that, and I don't think I can do much more for you because I only have second-round picks left. I wouldn't be entirely mad. At just having Russell Westbrook, but I am looking for maybe something just a little bit better. They want Jalen Green. Okay, what if you keep Donovan Clingan, we keep Jalen Green, Westbrook, we need to give you $22 million. It's got to be Isaiah Joe. Okay, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. What if I just trade Finder, Westbrook, Isaiah Joe, and a 2029 first round pick? Will that give us anything? Again, we're looking for like a Russell Westbrook. Oh my God, it's an 83, an 85, 86 starting point guard. Honestly, I'd feel pretty solid about this team as it is taking forever to loot. Okay, Isaiah Hartenstein, Malik Monk. Jamal Murray's $36 million. Oh, that's going to be tough. I might do that trade, and then we're going to see where we're at, unless I find something a little bit better here, but I don't think an 87 overall we're going to get past. Like, I think it's going to be what it is. I wouldn't mind. We get a first-round pick in a trade, so at the worst, we have something we can move if we need to. General manager, what am I looking at? Finances, salary cap breakdown, we are 136.6, so we're about $6 million over what we need to be right now. And I'm looking at a Kevon Looney. And saying, brother, we might just have to say, hey, you're not playing. Or you got to be off the team. I'm not going to cut you. That's ridiculous. I'm going to see if I can trade you somewhere, and I can bring in no money. Guy Santos is only making about $2 million a year. So that's a team of Jamal Murray, Jalen Green, Herb Jones, Jaren Jackson Jr., Alperen Sengun, Naz Reid, Santi Aldama, Trey Mann, Dalton Connect. Okay. How close are we? Because I would like to upgrade on the Dalton Connect. We're at 130.49, and if I could go back to this, 130.3. We are about 200K still over. Now, is Aaron Gordon's trade going into that? Trade exception, is that going into that? Because if it is, that's kind of annoying. That's something I can't get off of, unfortunately. We do need to sign some people. It probably is going into it, but to just be fair, I'm just going to let it be what it is. Seth Curry, we're going to get you a 1-year minimum deal, boom. And then I'm going to still trade one more person. It's like anybody making super, super little money that's not playing. Like a Devin Carter, $4.5 million. So I can trade that down even more. I'm just going to play with the trade exception just because I don't want to cheese it too much. Be like, oh, technically, blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying. Andrew Nembhard's right there. What? Naz Reid, Andrew Nembhard, Santi Aldama, Trey Mann off the bench. We still have Dalton Connect sitting there. Should I look for a better backup point guard? Let's go back down to finances. We're going to keep checking. 129.81. We are underneath that limit. Oh, man. Okay, we're underneath that limit. Andrew Nembhard's insane. We have, like, no money to really play with here. So, Trey Mann. Let's go back to Trey Mann. Trey Mann and a Dalton Connect. It's like $8, almost $9 million. The problem is I don't think we're going to be able to bring in a player better than that for cheaper than the $8 million. I could be wrong. I could be so wrong. We just need one, anytime a better point guard play. Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome, Naz Reid, Andrew Nembhard, Santi Aldama. Gershon, I'm trading. How much money? I don't think Gershon's even making that much money. $2 million. He's not going to play, but like, we are 125.73. We are under the 130.3 that the Detroit Pistons are at right now with a team of Jamal Murray, Jalen Green, Herb Jones, Jaren Jackson Jr., Alperen Sengun, Ty Jerome, Naz Reid, Andrew Nembhard, Santi Aldama. I don't think you can make a better team while being also the cheapest team in the league. If you can, let me know in the comments. If you go and you build a team that's better, hey, I'll give you your flowers. You did it better than me. System proficiency, 4-star balance, probably going to be our best bet. And it is going to be our best bet. I am a little concerned about the offense between Jackson and Herb Jones. And again, I might be cheating here. But I'm just going to... 90 shot Tennessee, 80, 85, 80, 40, 70, 55, 50. Yeah, you know what? I feel good. We have the Heat, first game of the season. Oh, God. Oh. I thought we had some decent defense. I thought we had some offense. We're 0-2. We're going to the trade deadline. We're going to the trade deadline, and we're going to see what we can do from there. Okay, trade deadline 33-19. We are the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. I'm assuming we're having a pretty decent season. Let's look at stats here. Team stats, offense and defense, I want to really look for. Magic, that's winning percentage. Okay. Magic, we have the number 5 offense. Defensively, we are also the 4th best defense, so it's not really much we can do. Jaren is having, let me go back to awards or stats here. 23-7-1, 2-2. A good season from Jaren. Jamal Murray, 22-5. Alperen Sengun, 18-10-6. Jalen Green, 17. We're just playing really, really well. Herb Jones is very upset, which sucks. Really, really sucks. Naz Reid, 13-7 off the bench. Andrew Nembhard, 7-4. Santi Aldama, 6. I mean, Herb Jones is kind of the one that's really, really upset with us. How much money? $13 million. We have a lot protected Bulls pick. Can I find another wing for less than $13 million? That's going to be the part that I'm, like, totally not sure about. And, okay, Bam Adebayo is definitely not that. Norman Powell is not that either. It's about $20 million. Quentin Grimes is having a fine season. That doesn't help our defense, though. Asar Thompson, 8-6-4. Do I trade for Asar Thompson? It's feeling like that's got to be the move, right? I guess overall wise, we would take a hit. That's something to think about. But I don't know if I care. That's the problem. Zubac's making $11 million a year. Do I take that, and now I move Naz Reid for another, because Naz Reid's making 14, so we just saved like $3 million on a backup center who's 4 overalls better than him, and we also saved a couple $1 million with that. Oh yeah, with the moving on from Herb Jones. Now, are we gonna be able to find a 3 that is kind of cheap? That might be the issue now. We might have screwed up our 3 position, but having Zubac instead of Naz Reid, I think in the game of 2K is just going to be better for us, and I'm not liking this right now. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. This is not looking good for us. Okay, so now we have Murray, Nembhard, Aldama, Jaren, Sengun, Zubac, Jalen Green. Okay, I want Jalen Green starting over Nembhard. So Jamal Murray back in the starting lineup. Jamal Murray, Jalen Green, Aldama, Jaren. Okay. Our bench looks so crazy. So crazy. But we just need that 3. Do I find that 3? Aldama's not making enough money, man. He's just not to make that trade. So, like, Gershon Yabusele, and Naz Reid, there's no way that doesn't give me some decent type of wing. It could be a 2 or a 3. I can play him down. Literally no problem. I have literally no problem with that. We just need somebody. Hartenstein, no. Devin Vassell's Cam Johnson is making slightly too much money. I think 23. We're giving up 15 here. We were playing with $8 million there. Okay? We're going to see. I'm a little worried about that one. Cam Johnson to 3 is an 85 overall. So we just got better all around. I'm just now worried about our money situation. Salary cap breakdown 136. Oh, we are $6 million over the cap. I want to go back to who is that I need to move on from right now. Oh, Cam Johnson. He's got to be like a $15-16 million man. That's what I got to look for. If I go to like proposed trade, again, it's got to be like a $15-16 million player. I don't know how those come around at the wing spot. Zachary Richardson is cool, but Asar Thompson. Do I just trade for Asar? Asar Thompson's who I'm looking at right now. Denny Avdia. Denny. It's got to be Denny. Cam Johnson for Denny. Straight up. They're going to say, no, I have a bunch of seconds. I can just drop you. Which is, come on, my stick drift. Please. Please. Please stop. Please stop. Stick drift, you're being very, very annoying right now. We're going to add another second-round pick. They want 2 more seconds to give us Javonte Green for $2 million. We're going to see how close that gets us. But right now, the team's looking like, do I just want Nembhard for defense and then have Jalen Green be a scorer off the bench? That might not be that bad. So, like, Jamal Murray, Andrew Nembhard, Denny Avdia, Jaren Jackson Jr., Alperen Sengun with a bench of Zubac, Jalen Green, Ty Jerome, Santi Aldama. That feels like it should be even better. We are 130.07. We are 130.07. And the Detroit Pistons right now are at 130.3. We're at 130.07. So we are less than the Detroit Pistons right now. Do we have too many people on our team? I feel like for some reason I saw we had a 15th player, which I guess would technically help. We do have a 15th player. We're going to go ahead and just cut the cheapest guy. I don't want to do that too bad. Who is going to be the cheapest guy? Just, it's easier to do it this way. Actually, I guess it'd be easier to do it in the salary cap breakdown screen. I'm making this a bigger thing than it needs to be because I can't figure it out right now in my brain. Finances, salary cap breakdown is going to be Guy Santos. Okay, we're cutting Guy, which is I guess gonna make an issue with his money, but I don't really. We have a lot of 3s or a lot of 2s. Guy Santos, I'm so sorry. You're off the team. We are now officially ready to try to win this championship. And again, we'll do one more time, just so you guys don't think I'm doing anything crazy. We're at 130.07. First game after the deadline, we beat the Nuggets. Anthony Davis was on the team, but Jaren at 26, 4-1, Sengun 17-9-5. Yeah, come on. Jokic wins MVP, Stefan Castle Rookie of the Year, Josh Giddey 6th Player of the Year, Vic Depoy, Amin Thompson Most Improved, Anthony Edwards Clutch, Jason Kidd Coach of the Year, Clayton Stewart Executive of the Year. That's me, technically, I guess, somewhat, somehow. We have nobody on the first team, nobody on the second team, nobody on the third team. Defensive team, we have nobody. All right, cool. We don't need no awards. We don't need no awards because we are the 2 seed. The 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. We have the Chicago Bulls in the first round, who consist of Russell Westbrook, Mikal Bridges, Dylan Brooks, Giannis, and Al Horford. Getting Giannis first round is kind of crazy for us, and I don't love that. But if we can take down Giannis, I feel pretty confident we can take down anybody. We're going up 2-0, 3-0. Let's make it a sweep. Okay, let's make it a gentleman's sweep. We win in 5 to take on the Miami Heat in the second round. Ja Morant, Jrue Holiday, Asar Thompson, Brandon Clark, Sabonis. A lot of defense, and then the scoring of Sabonis and Morant. I like that. It's a pretty fun team. Jaren Doe has 29. Ja Morant has a pretty good game. Sabonis has a triple-double. Of course, we're up 2-0, 3-0. Oh, we're going to sweep them. Bro, we're just elite. We're so elite. The 1 seeded Toronto Raptors. Oh, boy. Luka Doncic, De'Aaron Fox, Chris Middleton, Tobias Harris, and Draymond Green. This is going to be the true test of money versus just pure talent. And, dude, look at this stick. I'm not even touching it. Look at it. Oh, my goodness. We win game 1, though. Holy moly. 21 for Jamal Murray, 20 from Jaren, 28 and 10 from Alperen Sengun. For once, being a Lakers fan, having Jamal Murray on our team for a playoff run is actually insane, and I'm very, very happy with it. We do lose game 3. Jamal Murray doesn't have the best game, but let's go up 3-1. We go up 3-1. That almost secures us a spot in the finals. Please, we win in 5 to take on Darius Garland and the Golden State Warriors. Garland, Cam Thomas, Corey Kispert, Obi Toppin, Joel Embiid. They have Joel Embiid. That's the real tough one down there, even though Garland's been amazing. They do beat us game 1. Cam Thomas gets us game 1. Okay. I'm going to drop right down to an 8-man rotation. They're going to put the scoring of Jalen Green back in, and then we're going to lose Santi Aldama minutes. Not super mad at that. We do tie the series 1-1, 29 from Jamal Murray, 4 blocks and 3 steals from Jaren Jackson Jr. We're down 2-1, 30 for Cam Thomas, 34 for Jamal Murray. We're gonna simcast. We're down 3-1. But hey, listen, the Warriors. I'm sorry, Warriors fans, for this, but you guys have blown a 3-1 lead before. We don't have a LeBron. We do not have LeBron James on our team. But we have a Jaren Jackson Jr., a Jamal Murray, a Jalen Green. Oh my God. That's okay. 3-2. Game 6. You win the first game. It is a game-by-game basis. We just have to win 2 more games without them winning 1. Right? That easy. It's that easy. And we're only down by 1 in the fourth quarter. We are going back and forth. We're down by 5. It's not looking great for us. We're down by 6. We're going to lose game 6. No, Zubac with 23 and 11. Cam Thomas gamed us with 36. Joel Embiid, your finals MVP. We could not quite win a championship with the cheapest team, I guess, of the season. I said championship team. You get what I'm saying. It is what it is. I tried my best finding out the information I could. The team consisted of Jaren, Zubac, Jamal Murray, Alperen Sengun, Jalen Green, Ty Jerome, Denny Avdia, Andrew Nembhard, Santi Aldama, and these guys were on the team, but they didn't play. And again, one more time, finances, salary cap breakdown. Okay, wow. Okay, this is for because the season's over. You guys saw it. It was at 130.07. You go back, you can see it. You get what I'm saying. We are at 130.07. But I appreciate you guys watching. We just hit 500 subscribers over the weekend. I'm so incredibly happy and thankful for each and every single one of you. Please go check out the podcast, Time Out with JG. My co-host Levi, Garbage Gamer, does Akron Dynasty on his channel. So if you like college football, go check out him. But I'll see you guys later.